But, you know, overall, follow what Ford is doing. Give the people what they want, and your sales won't tank, okay?
There's never been a leader for us to follow.
We got a history, Shelby, Mach 1, Boss, Bullet. It's integral to the Mustang story. Each has a deep meaning to our customers and to our team, as you saw in the video. Others may be bringing down the curtain.
To the men and women of Brampton Assembly, thank you. Each of the Brampton-built Dodges will get a special plaque in the engine compartment designated as the end of that era.
We've never given in. We've never fallen quiet. Gone soft. Or been domesticated. We never lift. And we never will.
We say it's time to raise the curtain on a new performance pony. Let's take a look.
All right, guys, so welcome back. Thank you for hanging out, spending a few moments here with me. If you're new, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Now, today we're going to be talking about Ford, and the reason for that is because they are making really nice efforts to save the V8. Now, if you rewind, 3 or 4 years ago, a lot of people were saying that the V8 was going to be dying. And I still stand on the hill that if there is a market, if there is a lot of people that are really willing to buy the V8, there is going to be a company that figures out a way to save it so that they can continue making a profit on it. But if you told me that there was going to be a company that was going to release an all EV lineup where based on what your price range is, that would determine what EV horsepower level you would be at, and a smaller lineup with turbo 4 cylinders, I would be like, you're describing Ford. 100%. That sounds like Ford's future, especially with the introduction of the Mach-E. And you tell me that another company is releasing a 7+ liter V8 with forced air and going to be pushing the boundaries of about 1,000 horsepower, I would 100% say that this was totally Dodge. And it blows my mind how the roles have kind of reversed, where what seemed to be Ford's trajectory is now, just totally different than what Dodge is. And, you can debate it all you want in the comments, but, history is really repeating itself. In the late 80s, 90s, Dodge really bowed out of the V8 world, moved on to turbo 4 cylinders, and that's what everybody thought what the future was going to be.
Pulses race. This phenomenon goes by the name of Daytona. The brand new front-wheel drive Dodge Daytona. Be prepared for even more excitement per mile, more heartbeats per minute. Dodge Daytona. Dodge, setting new standards of performance.
Ford and Chevy plowing through these EPA and emissions and all the regulations and kept the V8 alive. And it looks like Ford is going to be continuing down this road and pioneering and advancing the V8, while Dodge is moving over to what the trend is, which is EVs and lower displacement turbo engines. But what I'm really referring to is Ford's new Megazilla, and basically what this is the engine that they call the Godzilla, which is a 7.3 liter V8 that outputs about 430 horsepower and around 475 in torque, which is a lot for naturally aspirated. And they're going to be putting a twin turbo system in there so that it would be pushing around 800 plus horsepower, and you put that into a Ford Mustang, which doesn't really weigh all that much. I mean, the Mustang has gotten a little bit beefier, but still, that amount of horsepower in a Mustang, you're going to be making waves. You're going to be throwing up some very respectable times. And, you know, say what you want about Ford. I mean, they continue, you know, keeping the V8 alive, and I really have a lot of respect for the lineup that they just released, the Darkhorse. You know, they're giving the 5-liter what is it, 500 horsepower, and they're really just giving the people what they want. And you know, that's something that I thought that Dodge was going to be doing. I knew that they were going to have an EV to be competitive with the Plaid. I knew that they were going to have some kind of lower level performance kind of ride like the Neon or the Dart. So my camera cut out there. But you know what? I really like what Ford is doing. It seems like they have 2 divisions within Ford. One is going to be focused on internal combustion engines, and the other is going to be EV, so they can kind of hit the front on both ends. And that's really what I thought Dodge was going to be doing. I thought that they were going to be innovating the internal combustion engine, whether that be through synthetic fueling, hydrogen, whatever. It doesn't, you know, I just figured that they would have resources being dedicated to saving the brotherhood of muscle, and it looks as though Ford is going to be the one in the forefront, really saving the V8, advancing it, and then I guess everybody else will follow the lead. And you have to give Ford a lot of respect for continuing to plow, you know, down this road and keep the V8 alive. So guys, let me know what you think of Ford's newest, you know, patent and trademark on the Megazilla. We're expecting, you know, I'm expecting big things from Ford. Again, this might be, you know, just something that's a limited production car, but it's still interesting. They're still pushing the envelope with that Darkhorse 500 horsepower V8. I'm sure, you know, with the car being so light, that thing is going to fly down the quarter mile. So you know what, I'm always interested to hear what you guys have to say. Hopefully Dodge kind of wakes up and realizes that the path that they're going down is really not the one that many of us really care. Hey, have an all EV, okay, but make it competitive with the Plaid, crush the Plaid, but you know, overall follow what Ford is doing. Give the people what they want, and your sales won't tank. Okay, so that's really it, guys. Let me know what you think, obviously, in the comments below, and you know what, I'll catch you on the next upload.